Thank you for your interest in the Swire Management Programme. I'm Karen.
I'm Sharon.
Before we get started to talk about the program, we thought it makes sense to introduce Swire. When we think about Swire, the top of mind impressions usually would be our diverse businesses include aviation, properties, marine services, trading and industrial, and food and beverages. We operate across the globe, mainly focusing on Hong Kong SAR, Chinese mainland, and Asia Pacific.
We are known for our long-term views and innovation. Swire started its business 200 years ago in the UK as a trading house and since expanded into a significant player in various businesses. Over 200 years, we have demonstrated our resilience through tough times. To learn more, please check out Swire Fast Facts.
So what does it mean for our applicants? With a dynamic business environment, we need leaders who are versatile, adaptable, and have the challenging mindset to keep driving our business forward.
On the Swire Management Programme, you'll have the option of working in different industries, locations, and functions. You'll even have the ability to shape your own career. Depending on your career aspirations, you'll have the opportunity to gain broad experience or focus on a specific function or industry.
We're looking for individuals who are business-minded and have the ambition to develop into a senior leader with Swire.
I started my career in Cathay Pacific, where I spent 5 years in a variety of roles, from sales and marketing to buying and selling aircraft in the procurement team, and in a variety of different countries as well, with 2 years in Hong Kong, 1 year in Japan, and 2 years down in Indonesia. One of the things that I learned very early on working for an airline is that no 2 days are the same. Back in 2017, I was manager of East Indonesia for Cathay Pacific when Bali's biggest volcano, Mount Agung, started erupting. And being only 80 kilometers from the airport, it grounded all flights for around 5 days. So in total, there were around 60,000 tourists stuck on the island. And for us, we had around 3,500 passengers of our own stuck there. Due to it being an island, it was incredibly challenging to get people to anywhere else to get them out. So we had to spend 5 very hectic days trying to firstly make sure everyone was safe, both our staff and any aircraft, and our passengers, and then to try and work out a plan to get people out with causing them as little discomfort as possible. It was a very good crash course in crisis management and a phenomenal experience to share with the team there, who were all fantastic and incredibly experienced. I've found that experience invaluable now as coming over to what is normally a very stable industry, which is property, but with the recent COVID-19 pandemic, there has been quite a lot of crises, and having that experience to fall back on has been invaluable in making the current situation much more manageable and something that I'm able to help others with. My current role is managing Star Street, which is an area of neighborhood street shops, and it's an eclectic, quirky mixture of restaurants, bars, retail shops. And that's been great fun. It's a completely different kind of role for me, and one that gives me a great excuse to try all of my favorite restaurants in Hong Kong. Swire Properties has always put a big focus on sustainable development, and our aim as a company is to be the world's leading sustainable developer by 2030. And recently, to try and help us get there, we've actually implemented the first artificial intelligence-driven building management platform in Hong Kong called Neuron. Swire Properties sustainability achievements are something that I am really proud of, and I think everyone in the company does really care about. It's something that we put a huge amount of effort into, and it's great to be working for a company that is driving change and positive change both in our industry but also in Hong Kong.
I've had wide business exposures within Cathay Pacific, including an output postings in Singapore, working in the regional head office of Southeast Asia. Cathay has embarked on a digital transformation journey back in 2016. Since then, we have been designing our digital strategies and have started many major cross-functional digital projects across the business. This program has provided me with countless opportunities to learn and to hone my skill in digital areas, which is the area that interests me the most. It is also very rewarding to be able to drive changes and play a role in driving the business forward. So what's new in Cathay? Recently, we have kickstarted a lot of exciting work in the data science area, leveraging on big data platform and machine learning, and we are already seeing encouraging results. On the program, you will have the ability to shape your own career. As for me, I aspire to develop in the digital areas for a broader business.
The Swire Management Programme has not only brought me to Xiamen and to Guangzhou, but has also brought me a vast amount of experience. In my first year, I worked in Xiamen, as a sales representative. In my second year, I worked in Guangzhou as a sales supervisor. In this role, I looked after 2 sales reps and our main customers, cinemas and e-commerce customers. Speaking Putonghua has really helped me connect with the local culture, and it's also helped me contribute in a business sense. A very interesting experience in the Chinese mainland was dealing with customers. You'd have some customers that would come in and say, look, I want to order this. And you'd have other customers that would say, let's not discuss business, let's have some tea. So you'd have tea for 2 hours before business is even discussed. The variety in this sense was something that was really interesting about working in the Chinese mainland, and was something that you have to adapt to and learn. This really hands-on experience has given me a really strong understanding of the business on the ground, and has set me in good stead for the future. The variety of cultures and job functions you experience working for Swire really depend on what industry you're in. One of my colleagues works in shipping, and he's been in Port Moresby, Singapore and Sydney. Another of my colleagues is in trading and industrial, and she's worked in a host of dynamic and exciting environments. It's a very exciting time at Swire Coca-Cola, and we've just celebrated 55 years of partnership with the Coca-Cola Company. We've expanded our market in the Chinese mainland and the USA. We've also brought out a load of really interesting products, for example Monster and Costa Coffee.
I started my first 3 years as an individual contributor, rotating across different departments. 2 years ago, I joined quite a small team and started my leadership experience by heading a small team of 2 members. Right now, I'm experiencing quite a jump in career progression. I'm currently the Assistant Marketing Manager in Pacific Place and heading a team of over 20 colleagues from different levels. It actually could be quite scary to be leading such a team at the beginning, but again, all the trainings from the company say the most helpful one has been the first 90 days. Say the company has grown me with the tools and the frameworks in how to define my leadership style when I jump into a new post, as well as the trainings regarding influencing skills, motivating skills, and so on, really helped me to engage with my teammates, to motivate them, and also to lead the whole team in a very fast and efficient way. However, the training and the coaching that the company has supported me along the years really helped me a lot from multiple ways. Although I was always very passionate in real estate, I actually had a degree in business and finance. But luckily, since I joined the firm, the company really provided me with a lot of professional trainings in the field of real estate. For example, I've attended a short course with professors from the University of Hong Kong regarding surveying, and I'm about to take RICS professional test, which is a very professional qualification in this industry. So all these trainings has prepared me to become a real estate professional. In the past few years, I really want to take this opportunity and learn about Hong Kong's real estate market. So I voiced out my dream, and the company was very accommodating me. So I was being in Hong Kong for the past 5 years. But down the road, I do have the plan to move to other cities and to widen my exposure.
We have a set of Swire leadership competencies. In a nutshell, there are 3 things that we look for. First of all, you have to be someone who is a great individual contributor with strong business acumen. Secondly, you have to be a fantastic team player and leader. Thirdly, we need someone who keeps growing and learning and who is versatile.
Do you know how businesses work? Demonstrate a general understanding of our businesses and the competitive market. Tell us your views about our businesses, and don't be afraid to share your business improvement ideas.
On the Swire Management Programme, you will rotate across different industries, locations, and roles. Therefore, we need individuals who are able to learn on the fly and adapt very quickly. Do you have an inquiring mind? And will you try anything to find solutions? Impress us and demonstrate your learning agility and your problem-solving skills.
Depending on the operating company that you work in, the geographic mobility and the type of roles will vary. For example, our businesses like Swire Properties and Swire Coca-Cola have a great focus on the Hong Kong SAR and the Chinese mainland, whereas our businesses like aviation and marine services would have more diverse geographical locations.
With Swire operating in multiple industries across the globe, we're always looking for leaders with an analytical and international mindset. From my personal experience, I basically got asked about everything in the interview, from all my experiences since high school to my views on the property industry and even on the future of sustainability. So make sure you stay up to date with the news and get to know the Swire businesses as well. Group discussions are very different from one-on-one interviews. You'll be working with other candidates to tackle a business case, which simulates a real-life business situation. And when you work in a group, there are always times that you would disagree with one another. And when that happens, don't just try to force your idea to the group. Be a good listener. Try and actually listen to what other people are saying. Because for me, that really helped me to analyze the entire situation and even add value to my communications.
I would say do your research. In panel interview, you normally chat with experts from different industries, so I would suggest that you do spend time on preparation. So go through the company website to learn about our value, follow the latest industrial news that intrigue you, and also don't forget to prepare questions that demonstrate your genuine passion and interest in the company and group.
Be yourself. Be confident. Being you is your strongest selling point. You have already gone through so many rounds of interviews before reaching the panel interview. So there's really no need for you to be nervous at all. Our directors would like to take this opportunity to get to know the real you. So make sure you show them your best self.